Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to learn about United Nations and the agencies of the United Nations.
So let's start. United Nations. United Nations is an international organization founded in 1945 after the Second World War by 51 countries committed to maintaining international peace and security, developing friendly relations among nations and promoting social progress, better living standards and human rights. Currently made up of 193 member states, the UN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UN has evolved over the years to keep pace with a rapidly changing world. India is a charter member of the United Nations and participates in all of its specialized agencies and organizations. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first Indian head of the UN. Now, the agencies of the United Nations. WHO, the World Health Organization, is a specialized agency of the UN that acts as a coordinating authority on international public health. It was established on April 7, 1948. It is one of the most important agencies of the United Nations. Its headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. The main functions of WHO. First one is to promote and coordinate research in the field of health. Second, to prevent the spread of diseases. Third, to set international standards for food, water, medicines, and vaccines. Fourth one is to organize seminars, conferences, and workshops to train people in issues related to health. Now, ILO, International Labour Organization, was created in 1919 as part of the Treaty of Versailles that ended World War I to reflect the belief that universal and lasting peace can be accomplished only if it is based on social justice. It is one of the first and oldest specialized agencies of the UN. The ILO has 187 member states, 186 out of 193 UN member states plus the Cook Islands. The ILO has its headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. India is a founder member of the ILO. In March 2022, Gilbert F. Hongbo was elected by the ILO's governing body as the organization's 11th Director General. The main functions of the ILO: to create international labor standards for wages, working hours, working conditions, insurance, safety, employment, service, and so on. To encourage research in the field of social and labor policies. To create awareness among workers about their rights and role in economic development. To assist member countries in labor related issues. Now, FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization, was established in 1945. It fights hunger and malnutrition by improving the agricultural output. The FAO headquarters is located in the city center of Rome, near the Circo Massimo and close to the T White building that is easy to recognize. On 16 October 1945, 42 countries acted in Quebec, Canada to create FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN. In this journey of success, FAO has been a staunch partner since 1948 when FAO operations in India first began. The main functions of FAO: to provide assistance to member countries to improve agriculture and increase the output, to act as an international forum for debate on food and agriculture related issues, to provide relief to member countries in times of food crisis. Now, UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, was established 1946 to provide relief to children affected by the Second World War. It was extended to be an emergency organization. That is why the acronym originally stood for United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. It, however, continued even after the war. It strives to improve the quality of life of children and women all over the world. Its headquarters are in New York. The main functions of UNICEF: to create awareness against child labor and discrimination against the girl child, to immunize children against preventable diseases, to conduct research in areas related to children's health and development, to help children and women during epidemics, war, or natural disasters. Now, UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, was founded in 1945. Its primary objective is to promote cooperation among nations, particularly in the field of education, science, and culture. The organization has 193 members and 12 associate members. Membership of UNESCO is governed by Article 2nd and 15th of the Constitution and by Rules 98 to 101 of the Rules of Procedure of the General Conference. Ahmedabad is the India's first World Heritage City recognized by UNESCO. The main functions of the UNESCO: to work towards achieving education for all, particularly universal primary education, to provide financial assistance to underprivileged children and fellowships and study grants to deserving teachers, to provide information about the latest researches in science through bulletins, exhibitions, and journals, to help member countries preserve their cultural heritage. Now, UNDP, the United Nations Development Programme, came into being in 1965. It promotes cooperation among nations to help people lead a better life. It also provides assistance to countries in different fields, such as eradication of poverty and reduction of inequalities. It seeks to ensure the most effective use of international aid resources. UNDP has its headquarters in New York City but works primarily through its offices in about 170 countries and territories. Ms. Shoko Nuda, Japan, is UNDP resident representative in India. Previously, she was the UN Resident Coordinator and UNDP Resident Representative in Maldives. Paul G. Hoffman was the first administrator of UNDP from 1966 to 1972. The main functions of UNDP: to promote cooperation among countries in economic and technical fields, to help countries increase their agricultural and industrial output, to promote scientific research and discoveries. If you like this video, so please like, share, and if you are new on my channel, so please subscribe. Thanks for watching.